Commander live in Rouen right now, located in France, as you remember, and the current time is 6:30 p.m. and people have decided to play this top 8 so far. So this is a kind of a blue top 8 as you expect, and we're going to start with the first game. I'm pretty sure this is in favor of Baral, because this looks like a nightmare for Wanderer to be getting out of this game, especially if he starts mulliganing, right? So this is really condemning him to a loss, but he's going to try to play the game whatsoever. So, you know the deck, it's mostly polymorph on one side and mostly ramp on the other side, so I suppose both players know each other and know the decks. This is going to be really hard for Wanderer to get out of this crap, because this is a really tough match to win, but who knows? I like to be wrong. I like to be mistaken. I like to be contradicted, so come on, one day just ramp into the skies. I obviously missed the toss. I was AFK for a few seconds, so I don't know who's starting the game. I assume it's nobody did not write it down, so I don't know who's starting. I'll see it. It's not a good way to shuffle. Shuffling with the cards up, it's not cool. I don't really like this kind of shuffling, but so obviously we're not going to have to see much of the game one. This is a very bad start. I don't really know what he had in hands, but shouldn't be something very cute. So assume safely that it's not going anywhere. It's quite hard when you play Wanderer to have to mulligan too much, because you don't really care about the spells you have in starting hand. As long as you have green mana and some things to ramp, like rocks, ramp spells, or whatever it is. Unfortunately, you play really expensive spells to be able to cascade them. So if you find those cascading spells, I mean the spells that appeal for a cascade, like Primeval Titan or Wildfire, stuff like that, you obviously want not to have this into your starting hand. One, because you won't be cascading them, and two, because you won't be casting them. So he's in mulligan 4, really? Mulligan 4? Wow. I don't know what you guys do, but I never been under a mulligan 4. I'm just I never went down that much. If you at 4, whatever you got, 4 lands or 4 non-lands, you don't care. You just don't play anything. So Temple of False Divinity. So that's going to be tough. It's going to be tough. And oddly enough, he is still having 3 lands on turn 3. That's crazy. Temple of the False God, not doing any mana. Mindstone, and go. Baral has obviously no answer to that. Doesn't care. And the only thing is, now he's gonna start to have answers to stuff being played. And this is the beginning of the end, because right now you need to hit 2 spells a turn if you want to win. And it's gonna be out of the clock, completely out of the clock. Cryptic bouncing the land, condemning the game for good. And a Jace. Could be a polymorph, but he's piling up the game, yeah, no need to go further. There's a very slight, if not non-existent chance that that person could have then Ugo on the left could have a very bad blue hand. This is not. It's not happening. It's not happening. Even with the 3 polymorphs and useless cards, he could just, you know, play them fast. And there is no way the Wanderer player Ludovic on the right could have been out of this. So he tried because sometimes it's not. It's just like sports, you know. So you have to try stuff. You have to try to be your best. It could have been something if you drew. I don't know what, but anything that ramped properly, a good planeswalker, something. But it doesn't happen. So anyway, it's not going to be better now even with the mulligans. Or no mulligan, I suppose. Let's pretend now he's not going to do any mulligans. So we at least saw one serious game going all the way through, but we shouldn't expect too much of that. Baral might make a mulligan, so hey, just like that, right? Is it? It is. No. He doesn't have. It's got 1 island in hand. 1 island in hand. 2. No, 2 islands. He's using different islands designs, so he's got 2 of them. And a ponder. No, he's got 1 ponder on 1 island. One like that. So he's pondering into another island, and that's a good start. Wanderer's hand is quite slow, actually. It's not going to go anywhere. He has a way to handle Baral, but I don't think it's what he's trying to do. You don't want to try and kill Baral. It's not going anywhere. So I would say this is a pretty poor hand so far, at least for Wanderer. We're just about to find out what the next 2 duels are going to be. Sudden demise is tough. Brainstorm. You don't want to do anything against the Brainstorm. You just want to let it go. Especially when your opponent doesn't have any fetch or reshuffle effect, so Brainstorm's just going to be draw a card. And guess what? He's going to draw a card. So, resolve the storm. Still has green mana up. It says go. Whoa. Trying to save sometimes and do for the pace. Keeping the clock up in terms of tempo, but anywhere. Lance, counter, draw. as long as the Wanderer player is playing one spell per turn, this is not going anywhere. So handling Baral is actually a good thing. If he can kill it one more time, that should be nice, but who knows? Ooh. There's an Everland. Fetches. Fetching. Mm-hmm. Question is what now? What now? What now? What now? You got a stream cut. Reconnecting. Oh, I do have a stream cut actually. All right. All right, that's my fault. Be right back in 5 seconds because I've got a stream cut. An unexpected one. Come on. All right, so Mr. Witness. Trying a time warp. This should be okay. You don't need to counter that. You don't care about the time warps actually. And he's still alive. That's cool, because if he reaches the mana, the necessary mana to cast Wanderer, this is going to be cool. I think he's going to try to empty his hand first, so he's going to try another time warp. Warp the Aeons, get one more turn. That was so far so good, because cascading a time warp wouldn't have been a good thing. So Wanderers on the stack, and there you go. Oh. Filter the top deck. Yeah, and he's playing the new counter spell from Every Revolt that says counter target ability or target spell. I'm just getting, I gotta catch the name because I already forgot it. And this is Disallow. Disallow. Yeah. Found it right as you typed it. Also, this one. I like the card. Just tested it recently. It's kind of cool card. There are a few 3-mana cancels that you want to try. So, ooh, he's got a treachery just before playing a high market. Oh, that is unfortunate. Oh, he really had the game. I mean, he was in the game. The Wanderer player was totally in the game, but right now it seems like it's not going to be lasting. Ha! It's hard to come back from that. And Adventure, wow. That would have been awesome if it didn't get countered, but does it? It's a 9. Division 20. And all of a sudden, this turns out to be a battlefield combat in terms of decks, which you wouldn't be expecting, but it does happen. So, oh, no, this is not really acceptable. One card I'm thinking about right now that Wanderer doesn't play would be Obliterate. Obliterate would be really awesome, but it doesn't happen, so it's kind of unfortunate. Oh, and the only hopes he had now is going to be reduced by Jen's Mindful Opus 2 ability, filtering his top deck, allowing him to draw pretty much any crap he wants to have him sim, and it's not going anywhere, I think. Yeah, it's close to scoop. Recast, get recounted, and this is not going to be happening. I think Treachery was really impressive here. Government Stone and shake hands. So yeah, that's not a it's not a very good start for him. So actually, he needs to go off and top of blue mana. So he casts Wanderer, gets 2 Cascades. I'm pretty sure Disallow is the only one in his list that allows him to do so. So that was fast.